Very good morning to all of you, first of all. And
Yes.
it's my privilege also to connect with Presidency University, Bangalore, I think. And very thankful to Dr. Anil Jyoti Basu. Our meets will start from ISFD Thailand platform, where all we connect, and I got a privilege to connect over here with all of you. Okay, it's a very long journey. How I start my career as a scientist and move to entrepreneurship, because it's a rare combination. People will found it. So, from my standpoint of view, if you're talking
Alternate energy, sir.
alternate energy. First of all, we must have to know about the alternate energy segment. What are the parts were coming, and what are the sectors were coming? What are the technologies were coming in this particular area? Especially, there are six major areas, major segments, or major industries is involved in alternate energy. Uh, Many of you are here, maybe have engineering background or understand it. Electrical engineering, electrical industry, electronics, second one, mechanical, third, chemical, the fourth one, mechanical, fifth, and the sixth, architect. These six industry, when it will join, then it comes into alternate energy segment. Either it is in solar or in wind or in biogas, biomass, tidal, all are clubbed it at a single point, we say that. Okay. So, when we started it, few years, you see 10 years back in India, people are not aware of, even everybody knows that solar energy kind of thing, except that in today's scenario also, nobody knows about it, about tidal or biomass, biogas kind of things. Very rare people are. So till 2008, you say that 8 to 12, we are just fighting with the industry to aware the people that that is the alternate source. You have to use it. You have to consider more beneficial for you, for the society, for the country, for the nature. And after this government, when this BJP government came extends in 2014, they work very extensively in that, and we also work like anything. That was the journey we started since 2008-9, and now we are into a big platform. Almost we are working in almost pan India location, all the locations across India, as well as in other 10 countries of the world. So, as an introductory, I just touch up every segment like wind, tidal energy, biomass, biogas, what are our developments, what are the parts, being the entrepreneurship skill, and in particular sector, young generation, how they come, and what is the basic necessity of this segment or to enter into it. Because as you know very well, these days India is one of the growing or leading country in the world. And when we are talking about alternate energy, so we are almost the third largest consumer in the world. And our development in alternate energy part is quite very less still. Almost few manufacturers, technological experts are here in India. People who are working in this segment, even government make a separate industry. It was found in 1988 only. But the development comes in last one decade. We see it already. So, primarily, I will give you a very fine snapshot And if you have any queries related to that, we can share it with each other also.
Yes,
that,
and then we can do it.
Yeah, that beneficial for the young entrepreneurs as well as professionals, because I write couple of books also in this particular segment. My first book was the name of the sun energy. The title of the book is The Energy Only. It's a 1209 pages book, very heavy in 2 volumes, and that is complete encyclopedia of this industry, you say that, or this segment. Means when you go through that, it consists of the manufacturing plant, end-to-end solution. You get it from residential to product development to a large scale projects also, mega projects or ultra mega projects also. Fine. So I think I give you a primary snapshot of certain things. I write a lot of things for you people today, because most it is a very new innovative area for all of you also.
I'm coming to that, sir.
Yeah.
And sir, just one thing with respect to what you were saying. Say I am a layman. You were saying a lot of alternate energy. I just have some interest on this alternate energy, but I am less acquainted with the process of starting a business in this field. Sir, how would I proceed? Because this is a question probably our students.
Yes. First of all, it is important to know about the business. Means when you come into entrepreneurship part, it is most important for you what is the business, the kind, type, and you must have a very brief analysis, because you are just going to take a complete risk analysis of it, pro and cons of it, about the business, knowledge of it from the scratch point of view. Because when you don't, when we enter, we are the masters in the technological part, but we are not aware of the balance sheet. Even I am not aware of how to form a company, even credit and debit. The difference between credit and debit also I don't know. So after a long experience, so many losses we face. We get a lot of things. Risks, important market scenario, competitiveness, competitors, your competitors, because alternate energy is a very monopoly kind of business. As a manufacturer or as a developer, it is a very monopoly. A lot of traders you got it in the market. Government rules and regulations for it, and what is government role? Because when you entered in any of the segment, government makes a very strong impact on your business. And divide, first of all, after getting all of these things, you divide the business into parts, steps, and proceed one by one step, not at a time, and from a small segment you started. I will tell you about our experience, how we started. When we started our first project, after a very strong fight, we got a first project of 150 watt only. Okay, where a single battery, 150H battery is used, and some home accessories. It is a DC kind of few fans, 2 fans, or 4 or 5 lights. That was the first project. After that, we didn't see back. Okay, so you must very focus on that. You must have a G. First of all, G, you must have that. You must have passion to do anything. Okay, that is the basic necessity of entering as an entrepreneurship in this particular part.
Sir, as I went into the brochure of your company, you and your organization, ASRDEEP, is a leader in terms of alternate energy. So please let us know about the works carried by you and your organization in this direction, sir. If you can share the things with us.
Sure. As I told you earlier also, we started from a grassroots of the business. Okay. technologically we are very sound, and from that we started from a product development, because the necessity of residential or students or some rediwala or a city kind of thing, industries, factories, school, colleges. So we judge it out what is the necessity and what is the pain area. Even you see in your college or any of the institution or factories, these days they use so many number of DGs, diesel generators. Okay, for that they have to invest a huge amount of fund. Almost their payback is per unit almost more than 20-25 rupees of cost. So earlier it is quite less, but we just focus everything in the mind and keep progressing and developing so many things. So when you entered into solar or any alternate energy kind of thing, your payback is almost 3 to 5 years, and 25 years is the minimum lifespan of time. 30 years is the life, and 25 years warranty you get it from the companies, uh, as well as you have your own powerhouse setup. You don't have to depend on anybody else. So I told you earlier also that our first project is one set up in Chandoli. It's a Chandoli district in Uttar Pradesh. Then we never see back, and we did. After that, we did the most complex and critical projects of India. Now we are doing one of the topmost project, 250 megawatt in Surendranagar, Gujarat. It is top five or six project in India. So that is as journey from 150 watt to 250 megawatt up to these days.